What's good, y'all? Thanks for clicking on the link. WTJ Knowledge Drops back with another reaction, another knowledge drop. This one, if it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to Sadia Khan, a short video by her. She's a psychologist, a very, very insightful lady. I'm a big fan of her work. This video is titled Understanding Female Attraction, the Real Reasons Women Choose Men. It's going to be a good one, guys. Let's get into it. Let's learn a little something about ourselves and how to attract what we want. It's a short one, and of course, if you stay till the end, I will tell you my thoughts on all of it. I may even give you a tip or two on how to attract the woman that you would like. Stay till the end. Be sure to like and subscribe as well. Thank you. Let's get into it.
So what happens is they lose their eyesight when it comes to her character, and they focus entirely on her appearance. So they end up attracting women who just like his lifestyle, who don't care if there's a lot of emotional connection, won't mind that you're working 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, because she's got access to your credit card. And that type of woman is completely different to the woman that begs you for a few days off so she can spend more time with you. So what happens is men that have simple jobs, simple careers attract women who like quality time. Men that have very busy careers that take over their world, they attract women who just like the perks of being with you. And those women are so emotionally disconnected to you that cheating doesn't feel like anything to those women. Whereas the women that build with you and are emotionally connected to you, crave quality time, they don't want that CEO lifestyle. So they filter themselves out. So you end up with a pool of women that are more likely to cheat.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
This is why people really have got to ask themselves the question, what is going to need to be true for this relationship to be worth the sacrifices?
Yeah.
And if your answer is sex, you're in real trouble.
And you have to ask yourself, if your motivation for becoming rich is getting more women, you have to think about the quality of women. If you couldn't access her without money, then chances are any man with money can access her. And if you, so if you can access her without money, she's your level. But if it takes money to access her, you are replaceable by the next man who's an ATM. So don't do it. Unfortunately, we have to be realistic with our expectations. If you're a 4 out of 10 guy that happens to be a millionaire, but the reality is a 10 out of 10 girl is still not going to be physically attracted to you. She's still going to just be attracted to your lifestyle. So she's more likely to still get her physical needs met elsewhere. And the amount of women I see cheating on their rich husbands is unbelievable.
The weird thing about this for me, and it may just be that you're right, and there's a self-selection bias for the female version of sociopathy. Quite frankly, because typically men cheat because they want a novel sexual experience and women cheat because they want an emotional experience that they're not getting from their spouse. But this is a totally different thing, it sounds like.
But I also, because usually the emotional connection is limited when a man is so busy. But I say rich men have it the same way beautiful women are more likely to be cheated on. And people are always confused by that, because they'll say to a beautiful girl that gets cheated on, like, you're so beautiful, how did he cheat on you? And I always say you're the most likely to get cheated on if you're a beautiful woman. And the reason being is, in order to, you've got to remember, men are terrified of women and terrified of rejection. It's not a nice feeling. That man that is able to go to that 10 out of 10 in the club or the 10 and 10 out of the street and try and approach her and try and be with her is a man who wants women and wants beautiful women so much that he's able to forego his risk of rejection. He really likes beauty. So that man is always going to be attracted to beautiful women. Beautiful women are a big value to him. He likes that. That's an important outcome for him in his life. So when you're with a woman who's super beautiful, chances are you've been with other beautiful women, or beauty means a lot to you. You're willing to risk rejection for it. So unfortunately, what happens to women is that shy, quiet, good, reserved man, if she's really beautiful, he won't approach her. He doesn't care to go through the potential rejection to get to her. But the guy that has plenty of women, who really values sex, really wants sexual intimacy, really likes beauty, is the only pool of men that come to her. And that man is more likely to be unfaithful sexually. So beautiful women and rich men, they're the most likely to be cheated on.
That's really fascinating. I don't think that's what people expect. So
yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not necessarily the case all the time, but the reality is, if I see a man and he's chosen a very, very like simple, not so pretty girl that doesn't look after herself, that man has a libido that's different to a man that has a Playboy bunny wife. His libido is different. He's the type of guy that's okay with average and isn't super, super distracted by beauty, and just sex isn't the forefront of his mind. Whereas a guy that's got the Swedish supermodel, sex means something to him. Beautiful girls mean something to him. Accessing beauty is important. He's more likely to stray.
So the whole red pill movement with guys today feeling like they're pulling back the curtain on how the world really works and they're understanding these games with women. What do you tell them?
It's nonsense, and put it all away. And it's literally a disease that you've inserted into your brain. Genuinely. Yeah. And
how do you put it away? I've heard you say delete your dating apps.
Because here's the thing with red pill. You've got to understand that men that are successful with women don't actually watch red pill content. This doesn't really appeal to them. Men that have good success with women, who select women wisely, who have good, healthy relationships, they don't actually watch the red pill content that much. It's the men that suffer with women are the ones. Either they've been hurt or they suffer in general. They're bad at selection. They're the ones that listen to it. So what happens is the red pill content exaggerates their existing fears. They usually have an underlying fear or bad or poor selection, and the red pill content will tell them exactly what to fear, how to fear it, and their strategy is to avoid it. But it's not actually teaching them the skills and tools that they need to create a good, healthy relationship. It's just how to protect yourself against the evil that is women. And so it's really dangerous to them. It actually doesn't help them overcome their shortcomings. It just exaggerates them and validates them, and then makes them more fearful of women and more weak.
More weak what?
Red pill content creates weak men.
Say more.
Because what it does is it teaches them how to select terrible women. It teaches them have lots of money and you'll get lots of girls. Have a young girl that's half your age, that's what you want. These women are just there for lifestyle. Of course they're going to cheat on you. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Basically attract a broken woman. Have a woman with no standards, who loves lifestyle, is a bimbo, doesn't intellectually challenge you. That's the woman you should be with. What is this nonsense? How are you going to create a marriage out of that? That's what they teach them.
So what if you could be the empress of the red pill for a year? What would we be? What are some of the lectures that we would give to try to get them back on track? Like, they've got a base assumption that the woman is the enemy.
Yeah.
That money is going to solve your problems.
If you've ever come across a woman that's your enemy, it's because you've had low self-esteem and poor boundaries. It's never the woman. Yeah, never ever. There are thieves everywhere, but my house has never been broken into because there's a lock on the door. There's drug dealers everywhere. I've never taken one because I'm not interested in that. Now, if you are constantly getting played by women, you are constantly getting used by them, they're cheating on you, it's because you saw red flags and ignored them and went forward because your low self-esteem was driving your selection process rather than your actual boundaries. So it's entirely and utterly your fault.
All right, that wraps it all up for this one, guys. Told you it was short. Learning that the beautiful women are the ones that get cheated on the most was the biggest surprise for me. How about you guys? Comment down below. Let me know. And I agree basically with everything that I heard Sadia say. Tell me if you do in the comments below. Be sure and like and subscribe as well, please. And make sure you engage, comment, like, share, heart it, all that good stuff. Alright, I'm going to let y'all go. That's it. I hope you have a good rest of y'all's day, whether you're watching this in the morning or afternoon or in the evening. Enjoy your night. Have a good one, guys. Love you. Go love somebody that you don't like.